Hey folks, Wilderness Mike here with a quick gear review for you. Recently, back in the fall, I was at a trade show and I picked this up. It's a pack made by Nexpak USA. I'm not even really sure what the model number is. Regular retail price on it at the time I purchased it was about $100, and the guy at the trade show had a deal on it for $45, and I didn't really look at it too closely. I just purchased it really on a whim. Really shouldn't. I don't usually do things like that. Really shouldn't have done that. In December, I was going on a winter camping trip. It was more of a car camping trip, so quality of the pack wasn't a huge consideration. So I decided to test this thing out, and it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. My gear reviews, when I use a piece of gear, you're gonna get my honest opinion on it, whether I like it or I hate it. And from the first moment I opened this thing, not sure if you're going to be able to see it on the camera, but this zipper right here is busted. That was before I put gear in it. I was opening this thing up to put gear in it. And then, I started putting some of my overnight gear in for a winter camping trip, and the seams looked like they were going to bust. And I didn't even have it stuffed. Initially when I first saw it, it had all these pouches on the side of it. There's a pouch in the lid here. It's got MOLLE webbing all over it. It's the first piece of gear I've ever purchased that had MOLLE webbing on it, so I was excited about the possibilities about that. The straps looked like they had a little bit of padding on them. But overall, once I put some gear in it, I was just like, I cannot trust this thing out in the field. Barely even had any gear in it, and I thought the seams were going to bust. I broke a zipper opening it for the first time. I was just really disappointed in the quality of this product. Since then, I've seen a couple of their packs at different stores. I've looked at them. The material seems pretty thin. The zippers don't seem like they're up to par. If anybody has a Nexpak that they are happy with, please comment and let me know about your experience with it. I tried to contact the company to find out if there was a warranty on the product, and the website they listed on the tag doesn't even exist. So I guess that says something about the quality of the product if your website doesn't even exist. So now that this review is done, this thing's probably going in the trash. I hate to say it, but really not happy with that. I've replaced it with a Marine Corps ILBE pack that I haven't had a chance to use in the field yet, so I'm not going to do a review on that yet. But I'm going to try and use it 3 or 4 times before I do a serious review on it, including a decent overnight hike, a type of trip where the pack is really going to make a difference, not just some crappy car camping trip like I thankfully use that on instead of a hiking trip. This has been Wilderness Mike with a gear review. Please give me your comments if any of you have actually had positive experience with Nexpak. I'd like to hear about them. If there's any specific models that may be higher end in their line, and maybe they make a cheaper line and a higher end line. Like I said, their website didn't exist, so I'm not very familiar with the company. But I look forward to your feedback.